So preposition are the words which are telling us the position, the relation between the subject and object. Like I can give you one example. I go school. If I'll write this, I think you are not able to understand. Okay. So if I'll write I go to school. So now you are able to understand that where I'm going to school. So to here is preposition. I can take one more example. She is class. She is the class. She is the class. Again, this sentence is not clear to you all. So if I'll write here, she is in the
Going.
class. She is in the class. Then it is clear to you that where is she? So it is telling you the relation of the subject with the object. Okay. She is in the class. So you can clearly see that in here is preposition and it is helping us to know the position. Okay. So there are three types of prepositions. Preposition of place, preposition of time.
The spelling of preposition is wrong.
Very good. Preposition of time and preposition of movement. Preposition of movement. So now we are going to know about the preposition of time. Here are some words which I'm telling you. I'll just tell you the difference between them. Like we are using
Ma'am,
since and for. What are
ma'am,
you?
in preposition of place, the spelling is wrong.
Okay. Okay. I'll just correct it up. Wait, let me correct it. Sorry, I just corrected. Preposition. Now it's fine, children. By mistake, it was done. Preposition of place. Okay. So we will know the difference between since and for. For we are using for. For we are using for time period. When we are talking about a time period, then we are using for. And since we are using for starting time. Okay. Time, when we are talking about time, then we are using for. And since for starting time, when the event was started. Okay, starting time. So I can give you one example like I have been working. I have been working since morning. Working since morning. I have been working for 2 hours. So I think now it's clear to you all. In the first sentence, I have told you the timing when it has been started, like in morning. I have been working since morning. So I've been working for 2 hours. Here I'm giving you time period for 2 hours. I've been working for 2 hours. Then we'll come to know about from. From, when we need to give the time duration, like starting point of an action from 5 to 6 p.m. Okay, when we are giving the duration, starting point of an action. The exhibition will be held from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Okay. I will attend the class from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. We can take this example also where I'm giving you the time period. I will attend the class from 6 a.m. to 7, from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or to 8 a.m. you can write. Okay, you are giving the starting point. Then next is till until till we are using with, mostly we will use informal. Okay, when you are talking informal, I'll wait till you come, so I'm using informal. And until we are using formally, until we are using formally. And normally, yes, normally we use until in the beginning of a sentence, but we can't use till in the beginning of sentence. Mostly we use till in the big till in the mid of the sentence. We can't use it in beginning. Okay, not used in beginning. Till not used in beginning. Like you cannot start any sentence with till. Okay, not used to start a sentence or in beginning. You can write in beginning. And until you can use in the beginning. Until can be used in beginning. I think one example is given. Until she spoke, I hadn't realized she wasn't an Indian. Okay. This example is given in your book even. Until is used in beginning. So now I'll tell you the difference between until and till. Till and by, sorry. Until used in beginning. Used in beginning. Now I give you the difference between by and till. By we are using when we are giving the ending time, like I'll come by 6 p.m. Okay, not after than that. I'll come till 6 p.m. Okay, so here I can come after till 6 p.m. But by is the ending time. Okay, clear? Clear, children? By is ending time. And till is when we are not giving ending time. We are just saying till. Can you return the camera till Monday? So can you return the camera by Monday? So here we will use by. Okay. Then I will be in the library till 6 p.m. which will remain till 6 p.m. I will remain. Okay. Till means he is in the library till 6 p.m. Okay, will remain. And by ending. I'll move by 6 o'clock. I'll move by 6 o'clock. So the students who have joined right now, I am just recapitulating what I have taught you earlier. So we are just going through the preposition, like I go school. You can see here that I'm not understand, we are not understanding anything by this sentence. I go school. Then if I'm writing I go to school, now the sentence is pretty clear to you all that I go to school. To here is preposition which is telling us the relation with the subject and object. Then again in the second sentence, she is the class. Again, you're not understanding. So when I write this, she's in the class. Now the sentence is clear. Now there are three types of preposition: preposition of place, time, and and preposition of movement. Now we are going to know about the differences between these words. Since and for. For we are using for time period. Since we are using for starting time. Like morning, I have been working since morning. Here I am telling you the starting time. That in the morning I have started this work. So I'm using since here. Then I have been working for 2 hours. So here I'm telling you the time period. That's why I have used for here. From, when we are telling the starting point or duration, like I will attend the class from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Then till and until. Till we are using as an informal way, and until we are using as a formal way. Until is never used in beginning. When we are just starting the sentence, we cannot use till, but until can be used in beginning of the sentence. Then we always use by when we are ending this something like I'll come by 6 p.m. So not after than that. Till will remain. I will wait till 6 p.m. So he is waiting till 6 p.m. He will remain there till 6 p.m. So I think up to this much is clear to you all. Show me your virtual thumbs if it is clear.